morning, children. Today we are going to start Unit 1 Management Process. In this we are going to discuss Chapter 3 Management by Objective MBO, Management by Exception MBE. Before starting the lesson, we'll discuss that chapter synopsis, meaning and definition of MBO, 3.2 Objective of MBO, 3.3 Features of MBO, 3.4 Process of MBO, 3.5 Advantages of MBO, 3.6 Disadvantages of MBO, 3.7 Meaning of MBE, then 3.8 Process of MBE, 3.9 Advantages of MBE, 3.10 Disadvantages of MBE. Now we'll start MBO. Management by Objective. In next video, we'll continue Management by Exception, that is MBE. Management by Objective introduced by Peter F. Drucker in 1954. That book name Practice of Management. Already you people studied in first chapter its definition and contributions. So that Peter F. Drucker called Father of Management. Meaning of MBO, that is Management by Objective. The process of setting objective in the organization to give a sense of direction to employee is called as management by objective. It refers to the process of setting goals for the employees so that they know what they are supposed to do at the workplace. Management by objective defines role and responsibilities for the employees and help them chart out their future course of an action in the organization. Management by objective guides the employee to deliver their level best and achieve the target within the stipulated time frame. Main concept of MBO. The principle behind management by objective makes sure that everybody within the organization has a clear understanding of the aim or objective. That organization as well as awareness of their own role and responsibility in achieving those aims. Complete MBO system is to get manager and empowered employees acting to implement and achieve their plan, which automatically achieve those of the organization. Management by objective is a management system in which each member of organization effectively participate and involve himself. The system gives full scope to the individual strength and responsibility. MBO harmonious the goal of an individual with the organization goal. It creates self-control and motivates the manager into action before somebody tells us to do something. Management. It is an art of getting things done by others. Objective. A specific result that a person or company aim to achieve within a time frame and with the available resources. In general, objectives are more specific and easier to measure than goals. Object of MBO. First one, to measure and judge performance. Here, to judge performance. to relate individual performance to organizational goal. Relate individual performance to clarify both the job to be done and expectations of accomplishment. The job to be done, expectations. To further increasing competence and growth of the subordinates. Growth of the subordinate. Enhance communication between superior and subordinate. Here, enhance communications. To serve as a base for judgment about salary and promotion. Base for judgments. To stimulate the subordinates' motivation. Here, to stimulate the subordinates' motivation. To serve as a device for organizational control and integration. That is, it will work like a device. Great things in business are never done by one person. They are done by the team of people. Features of MBO. An attempt is made by the management to integrate goals of an organization and individuals. This will lead to effective management. MBO tries to combine the long-run goal of an organization with short-run goals. Management tries to relate the organizational goals with society goal. MBO emphasizes not only on goal but also on effective performance. It pays constant attention to refining, modifying and improving the goals and changing the approaches to achieve the goal on the base of experience. It increases the organizational capacity of achieving goals at all levels. A high degree of motivation and satisfaction is available to employee through MBO. Recognize the participation of employee in goal setting process. Aims at replacing the exercise of authority with consultations. Encourage a climate of trust, goodwill and a will to perform. In MBO, they used to follow SMART method. S. Specific, M. Measurable, A. Attainable, R. Relevant, T. Time bound. Process of MBO. It is classified into 8. Number 1. Defining organizational objective. Goal of each section. Fixing key result areas, that is KRA. Fourth one, setting subordinate objectives or targets. Matching resources with objective. Sixth one, periodical review meetings. Seventh one, appraisal of activities. Eighth, reappraisal of activities. Now we'll discuss one by one. First one, defining organizational objective. Initially, organizational objectives are formed by top level employees of an organization. Then it moves downwards. Definition of organizational objective states why the business is started and exists. First, long-term objectives are frames. Then, Short-term objectives are framed taking into account the flexibility of achieving long-term objective. Now, second one, goals of each section. Objective for each section, department or division are framed on the basis of overall objective of organization. Period within which these objectives should be achieved also fixed. Goals or objectives are expressed in a meaningful manner. Third one, fixing key result areas, that is KRA. Key result areas are fixed on the basis of organizational objective. Key result area are arranged on a priority basis. KRA indicate the strength of an organization. Examples of KRA are profitability, market standing, innovation, etc. Fourth one, setting subordinate objective or targets. There should be a free and frank decision between the superior and the subordinates. Subordinates are included to set standard themselves by giving an opportunity. If subordinates are allowed to do so, they may set high standard and the chances of their accomplishment are higher. In this way, the object or target of the subordinate are fixed. Matching resources with objective. The objective are framed on basis of availability of resources. If certain resources, that is technical, personal or source raw material, are not adequately available, object of an organization are changes accordingly. So there is a need for matching resource with objective. Next, the available resource should be properly allocated and utilized. Next is sixth one, periodical review meetings. The superior and subordinate should hold meeting periodically in which they discuss progress in the accomplishment of objectives. Periodical review meeting is held during the period set for achieving objective. Seventh, appraisal of activities. At the end of the fixed period for achieving an objective, there should be a discussion between the superior or and subordinates. Superior should identify the reason for failure of achieving objectives. The problem faced by the subordinate should be identified and steps should be taken to tackle such problems. Eighth one, reappraisal of objectives. An organization is a part of dynamic world. There are a lot of changes within short period. The survival and growth of a modern business organization largely depends upon putting up with the changing conditions. So, top management executive should review the organization's objective to frame objective according to the changes situation. That is called reappraisal. Advantages of MBO. It is categorized in three. First one, to the organization. Next is to superiors. Last one, to subordinates. To that organization, better planning, efficient management, clear organizational role, increase the level of commitment, facilitate control to the superior, performance evaluation, better guidance and direction, alternate motivation of subordinate, coordinating individual efforts to group efforts. Last one, to subordinate. Simplifies goals achievement, increases job satisfaction, initiate self-direction and self-control, encourage innovative thinking and ideas, establishes coordinational relation with superior, motivate to perform better. First we'll discuss to the organization. Advantages of MBO to the organization. Managers are involved in objective setting at a various level of management under MBO, and this commitment ensure hard work to achieve them. MBO process help the manager to understand their role in total organization. Manager recognize need for planning and appreciate the planning. MBO provides a foundation for participative management. Subordinates are also involved in goal setting. A department does not work at a cross purpose with another department. In other words, each department objectives are consistent with the objective of the whole organization. Systematic evaluation of performance is made with the help of MBO. Next to superior. Advantages of MBO to superiors. Performance evaluation. Systematic evaluation of performance is made with help of MBO. MBO gives the criteria of performance. It helps to take corrective action. Delegation of authority is easily done with the help of MBO. Motivation. MBO motivates a worker by job enrichment and make the job meaningful. Responsibility of a worker is fixed through MBO. Decision is taken by the management very quickly. The reason is that each worker knows the purpose of taking a decision and does not oppose the decision. In this advantages topic, we discussed to that organization, to superior and to subordinates. How this MBO is help for organization and then superior to the subordinates. Now we'll move on to the disadvantages of MBO. MBO fails to explain the philosophy. Most of the executive do not know how MBO works, what is MBO, and why is MBO necessary, and how participant can benefit by MBO. MBO is a time-consuming process. Much time is needed by senior people for framing the MBO. Next, it leads to heavy expenditure and also require heavy paperwork. MBO emphasizes only on short-term objective and does not consider the long-term objective. The status of subordinates is necessary for proper objective setting, but this is not possible in the process of MBO. MBO is rigged one. Objective should be changed according to the changed circumstance, external or internal. If it is not done, planned result cannot be obtained. Now, we'll recall what and all we studied in this video. Meaning and objective of MBO. Then, features of MBO, process of MBO, advantages of MBO, then disadvantages of MBO. In next video, we'll continue to MBE. Meaning of MBE, process of MBE, advantages of MBE, disadvantages of MBE. Thank you children. Have a nice day.